I would that you focus with me on just the beginning of verse 3, where it reads, "But Jonah arose to flee." Jonah arose to flee. Pray with me behind the topic of what are you running from? What are you running from? We run from so many things in life. We run from fear, most of all. We run from pain. We run from things unknown. But I just want you to ponder for just a few minutes today on what are you running from. I don't mean to get into your business. I don't mean to put anybody on blast. You don't have to raise your hand. I don't even want you to testify. But deep down on the inside, in a conversation with yourself, can you ponder for just a few minutes about this deeply penetrating question that might back you into a corner? What are you running from? And I know there are a couple of people out there who are saying, Bloodsaw, I don't run from nothing. I am my own man. I'm my own woman. I call the shots. I say what's on my mind. I tell it like it is. That's how I do. That's who I am. And I know you're a big shot. I know you got it going on. I know you're a big baller and a shot caller. I know the party doesn't start till you walk in. But I need you just for a few minutes this Sunday afternoon to put your bags down and go back to that quiet place that you try not to visit too often. Go back to that place where the real you resides. I know we don't think about these things very often, but it's an uncomfortable place for us to go where the real us is. It forces us to put down our coat of armor. They make us put down our pretenses, our fronts. And for those of us who did not go to the men's retreat last year, we got up close and real with each and every one of us. Because every once in a while, you have to take off your mask. See, every once in a while, you need a retreat, sisters. That's a sermonic commercial for the sisters and the retreat. But every once in a while, sisters and brothers, we need a retreat, so that we can get in touch with the real you, to get in touch with the core of who you really are. Every once in a while, my brothers and sisters, you have to take off the mask. I'm not sure by the reaction from everybody that you understand what I mean when I say take off the mask. And it's that front that you put on when you really don't want people to know who you are. When you don't want people to know that sometimes when you're smiling to mask the hurt. Sometimes when you're laughing to mask the pain that cuts so deep. You busy yourself because you don't want to be alone with yourself. You hide the insecurities that you don't want anybody else to find out. Yes, you talk loud to mask the things that you don't want to talk about. You show no emotions on the outside to mask the crying on the inside. You buy expensive gifts, expensive jewelry, cars, homes, all these things to mask that emptiness that you feel on the inside. No one to love you, for you, no one to hold on to. Even when the person who's supposed to love you is right there, you cannot escape that feeling of being alone. And I know I'm not talking to anybody who's in the church today. But you wear heavy cologne, you wear heavy perfumes to mask the stink in your life, the awful way that you've been treated and the way that you've treated other people. You talk big because it masks that little you on the inside, crying out for somebody to care, crying out for something to hang on to, crying for something to believe in, someone to believe in, crying out because deep down on the inside you know you can't do it alone. You know you can't make it all by yourself. You just want to throw your hands up, wave your white flag and surrender because your running hasn't gotten you anywhere. What are you running from?